Yes.
Aloha!
Aloha.
This is my boy Curtis here.
Yep.
Tell me your story, man.
So we're traditional Hawaiian carvers from the island of Hawaii, originally from the island of Tonga. But we've been carving our family for 6 generations. We do all traditional artwork from all throughout the South Pacific. Um, yeah, it's been handed down from my family. Growing up, these were our stories, our nighttime stories. Our dad would tell us different stories, and yeah, just taught us the art of carving and stuff, and wood and bone and all kinds of stuff. So.
And did you carve them?
Yeah, this is all me, my brother, and my dad's work. Yeah.
So let's make a piece like this.
Yep.
So your dad and this is so beautiful, man.
It's called a leo mano. So because we didn't have any metal in the South Pacific, we had to use whatever materials available. So this wood is monkey pod wood, and then tiger sharp teeth to make it sharp. So this is our traditional weapons in the South Pacific. Symbol of hard work, sacrifice, and freedom. The sharp teeth are after the god Manu, which is a shark bringing protection to the family. So this is the protection.
Awesome. And how do you make?
So this is made out of a wood from Hawaii called monkey pod wood. It's kind of like a Hawaiian walnut wood. I use a coping saw and jeweler saw to get like into here to make the design, and then we'll drill holes in here and put the sharp teeth in there. Everything's all cut by hand with the mallet and the chisel.
Wow. And I'm assuming you get the wood from Hawaii or imported?
So my family was part of the Maui fire. So 15 months ago, me and my family moved here from Maui. We've been doing art shows and stuff from them. So when we came, we brought a bunch of wood with us. And so we have a lot of local wood to last about 6 more months, and then I think I have to go back to Hawaii. So yeah, it's all local wood from Hawaii. So
Yeah. So how about this? Yeah.
so this is Maui silk. A lot of people know the Maui look from the movie Moana.
100, yeah.
Yep. So in the islands of South Pacific, every island has a story of Maui and who he was. In Hawaii, we believe Maui was the greatest demigod in the South Pacific. One day, Maui was fishing, and as he was fishing, he fished out the island of Hawaii. We believe where you were, look, or he get up somewhere. And you know, a dream or goal you have in your life, you just like fishing. If I catch a fish, I feel apart. If I let go, the fish will away. So it's a constant reminder to me to work hard towards your dreams and goals until I achieve that goal and let fish. So the symbol of hard work and sacrifice.
Wow. And how long does it take to make one of these?
So we do it in stages. So what we do is, say if we're going to do Maui looks at least, we'll start off and we'll just do like 10 just plate ones, right? Then the next day we'll do designs on it. Then the next day we'll finish it. So if we just sit down and just do it one by one, like a Maui hook like that would probably be 8 hours. So it just depends on the detail and the size of the work.
And how much you sell it?
So it varies in sizes. So like this is a 6-inch Maui hook. We did these for people to hang up on their ornaments for their tree. So this design is 65, and then this design is 95. So it just depends on the wood and what size they are. That's what it is. Yeah. So it varies.
Awesome. And I know a lot of vendors struggle to have space to make the items. Where do you make those items?
So mostly in my garage. I have a 2-car garage that we're trying to convert into an office space, but we're trying to find a bigger space to maybe like a left unit or something that we can just have my workshop in right now. Because it does create a lot of dust and mess and stuff, and so especially in the winter when it snows, we want to figure part there. But it's all other than
Let's talk about this. This is a turtle?
This is a turtle, yeah. And the turtle, the island we call this the honu. Symbolizes good luck, long life, and prosperity. The wood is called as how it's a hibiscus wood. It's a lighter wood, but if you look at all the different colors in the grain, that's why we like using it. Each family in the island had a color, like a family god or protector. Some were holy, and some were money or sarks. So this depends on what family you came from, what animal is your protector animal.
And you've been making this. I mean, how long does something like that take you?
So if we do it straight, those ones we can knock them out in about 6-7 hours.
Yeah. And how much are you selling this one for?
That one's 70 pounds. Yeah. They start off smaller ones for 25, 20. So,
with all due respect, Curtis, I think my first impression, I think the price was higher than I was thinking.
yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I think a lot of people, they're so used to Amazon prices, right?
Oh, yes.
Amazon and Walmart cheating prices. so it's okay, you know, my price point isn't for everybody, but it's for somebody, right? People who appreciate handmade stuff is more of my customers, you know. I do have stuff here that don't eat that are in the price point of that cheaper stuff, right? So ours is a little bit more. I don't want to say expensive because I mean you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah.
And so ours is a little bit more because it's all a handmade process, right? From beginning to end, everything's handmade by us.
Whoa, this is a big one.
That's a big one. That's a big guy.
It's a big kahuna.
Yeah, that's for the big guys.
How long does that take you?
That one was about a month and a half. Not start to finish, you know. We started it and messed around here and there. But that one, if we do it straight, it's about 2.5 weeks from cutting to finishing.
I know a lot of vendors, they struggle to find market you go to because a lot of market they go to, there's not enough food traffic. They have to sell things. How do you find the right market? People that will come to buy the store.
I think that's a good question. I don't think there's a good answer for that. I think as a vendor, you get to stand out. You have to be different. But I think we check all those boxes. Last year, I kind of weeded out those markets, you know. And so, but my thing is, I try any market twice, you know, and after 2 times, then you kind of know, like, okay, I'd rather just stay home and be with my family than, you know, come out and work 12-hour days and sell nothing, you know. But as a vendor, I think you have to stand out and be different, you know. And I think we've kind of accomplished that where, you know, we've done all kinds of events. So I think that's part of it. It's just being different.
What's the future for the business, man?
You know, we're just trying to share our culture with everybody. Our biggest family thing is sharing the culture. You know, if someone buys something, it's a bonus. But if you learn something at our booth, then that's what we want. And so the future of the business is here. This is my daughter, you know, and so we're just trying to keep the culture going. You know, in our Polynesian culture, you see a lot of the dancing and the music, but you don't see the art of it. It's more of a dying art. You know, we don't see a lot of people carving anymore. Like I said, you can buy all this stuff off at Temu and Amazon, but for a fraction of the price. So our future, we see, you know, going back to Maui and helping my parents out, opening a store. You know, they lost 2 businesses there in the fire, and so they're in the process of opening up another store. So we're trying to keep the culture moving, you know. So hopefully big things, you know, as a small business, that's all you hope for, bigger things.
If someone was watching this, how can they contact you? You have a Facebook page?
Yeah. So we don't have a website right now, but you can contact us on Instagram and Facebook under Lays for Days. So you can just follow us on Instagram or Facebook, Lays for Days. You can also order from there.
Okay. Well, Curtis, thank you for chatting with us.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Thanks for
listening to you.
Thank